Well, we should probably pay attention to that then.
Probably. I'm watching it right now.
Oh, they've just started it, so.
Vala is going to be the first pick, which definitely a great pick. Vala is huge. And someone actually did point out earlier that in the last game, Penn State and Indiana did have their team colors.
Huh, so they did.
But sadly, it won't be for this time around.
Who knows? Maybe we can see a third game.
Yeah, who knows? But we are seeing a Jaina and a Sylvanas being picked up again. That Jaina did do a lot of good work, and so did the Sylvanas. But we're gonna see if it, like, the Vala though for Penn State had just who was the Vala player?
I believe it was Tarlac last time.
Was it Tarlac? He had amazing Jaina ults, and his team protected him very nicely.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see a fairly similar comp. Very similar compositions pop up at the same time for this game.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least a Rhaegar pick as the next one. Rhaegar, in my opinion, is really extremely strong. He has a form of CC. He has 3 forms of healing if you get the healing totem.
Oh, that's true.
So we're going to see right now, we have the Jaina, Sylvanas, and Vala being picked up, which is so far basically the exact same as last time.
And Chilla's going to be on Rhaegar again. Father Kimchi taking ETC
Ooh.
over Stitches this time.
Cool, okay, I'm liking it. The thing about ETC is, in the last game, he did pick that global ult of being able to jump in. I really love ETC's Mosh Pit, though.
Mosh Pit, it honestly depends on the situation.
You need extremely good map presence because you have to make sure that you're always close by. Like, the thing about Garden Terror, why the global was so good, is that he was able to get the Terror, do stuff, and then jump back into the team, as he attempted to do. But sadly, he must have fat-fingered an ult. We have all done it every so often. The next pickups are going to come up.
Tyrande again for
Tyrande.
Graves Robber. And Brightwing. Oh, they are taking Brightwing away from Penn State.
Yeah, I wonder if they will go with the Blink Heal instead. Instead of the Jaina ult. I forget what it's called, but...
Instead of Emerald Wind, I believe.
Emerald Wind, okay. Right, let's see.
And Synth on Zagara a second time. Oh, this is going to be fun. Synth landed several excellent Zagara ults, camping and sucking in 2 or 3 different people. Oh, Uther.
We have seen all of use Uther before. It is deadly.
And that Uther ultimate in concert with ETC's Mosh Pit. So much CC.
I know. Just a reminder, what does Uther's ult do again?
Uther has 2 different ultimates. His Divine Shield.
Divine Shield's the one that I know of. I don't know the second one.
Divine Shield
Diablo
makes one of the heroes invulnerable for about 3 seconds, I believe. His other ultimate is a smaller AoE stun.
Okay.
That, if he takes the level 20 talent, increases in radius significantly to about the size of ETC's Mosh Pit.
Okay. Oh my god, that would be deadly. And then if they do that 2 combo with just Vala ulting the entire time, wow.
And then into Zagara's Banelings.
Oh god.
If Rhaegar pops Bloodlust.
I feel like though you need the heal on Rhaegar though.
It is so strong on Rhaegar, that heal.
Yeah, I feel like you can't get Bloodlust this game. As amazing as that Wombo combo would be, you have to land it. If you miss it, you are completely done. So at least that Rhaegar heal has that sort of backup strategy. And that Zagara ult, he was landing so many of them, changing like 5v4 fights into 4v3 in their favor.
Alright guys, here we go. Game 2 Penn State Blue versus Indiana.
Yeah, this is gonna be incredible, and I just realized I still had the Penn State and Indiana logos up there, but I'm pretty sure they're in the right spots, so we'll be able to keep them. Here we go. We have Penn State versus Indiana. Indiana is fighting for their playoff lives in this game, while Penn State is fighting for a trip to the Final 16. Oh, okay, what is
Battle commencing.
Are you watching Penn State's line right now?
Hey, Rudy, we can hear you. What in the? Oh Lord.
4, 3,
What up?
2.
I think I saw what you were talking about. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Heroes.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like, are you seeing that? They had all 5 down there, just running into each other. Oh, we might have a little bit of a cheese strat here by Indiana.
Huh? Hey, early game can be. Oh.
Zagara catches him out though.
Oh, unfortunately for Indiana. Well spotted by Zagara. Although, they're still keeping forward. Oh, they're going to have a Sylvana push.
One thing we've seen many times. We're actually going to see all of you come up here and protect it as well. And they're just going to keep rotating. They're now going to go down to the bot side. They actually might catch Father Kimchi out. Oh, he's going to go down really low. And that's actually going to be an early kill right there. ETC is going to go down. Great job by Indiana there with that rotation.
Now, Penn State has seen this 4-man Sylvanas group up before, just in their previous games. But I wonder how they'll handle it with Indiana.
I think I see what they're just going for the complete experience and just trying to get as much as they can. Father Kimchi right now has to just play safe and try to get as much experience as he can. We now do see 3 people down in the bot lane with him, and Diablo's going to go in. That's going to be a good amount of damage coming down onto ETC, but he's going to take some damage from the towers as well, but Sylvanas is actually protecting him because that she's just able to stop turrets. And we now see 2 really early shrines already for Indiana, and they are most likely going to go and try to get this dragon shrine, and Zagara for now is able to stop it.
Brightwing and Vala up in the top lane. Brightwing took that shrine uncontested. Vala, unfortunately, can't do too much to stop him, but that's okay, because Penn State has taken control of the bot lane shrine.
We do see Synth there just placing his Crete tumors. Looks like we're watching a StarCraft game in the mid lane here. See how well he can micromanage those things.
Imagine how high his APM must be. Oh. 4 back mid. There's that Sylvanas again. Catching all of you out. Oh, no.
And that looks like it might be a death. Yep, Uther is going to go down. That is now 2 kills for Indiana. But we saw last time Indiana did get a lot of the kills, but they weren't really able to make it too much of an advantage for them. Granted, this time they have a really good experience lead already. This is looking really strong for them. They must have had a pre-existing strategy for Dragonshire from the get-go.
Indiana has control of both shrines. Great.
Can he stop it?
Oh.
Good stop there by Sin. They're just barely keeping this from going over to Indiana, and they really have to right now. If they give them such an early Dragon Shine, it can be really bad. Rhaegar's actually going to go down. I didn't see how, but
caught out by Daelectra on Diablo. Flipped back, Kaz just dropping the damage on him non-stop. However, all of you in Tarlac can back that top shrine. Indiana showing a full level advantage right now. They've got their 3rd set of talents.
Ooh, Synth just took a lot of damage from Sylvanas there.
Sylvanas, you wouldn't think it since she's a specialist, but she puts out a lot of damage if you give her that opportunity.
It's huge. Penn State now about a full level behind, and they have to worry about those Dragon Shrines, and Vala is forced to stay up top and make sure that Brightwing doesn't get any. And actually a fight might go out between these two, and it looks like it's going to go back and forth, but Brightwing is going to be able to heal a lot of it back up, and Vala is actually low in mana, not really able to do too much, and she is forced out of there. And Penn State has to worry about this Dragon Shrine going down. But here comes Uther, going to do what he can. Can they stop it in time?
Oh, Chilla. Chilla
looks
just gets caught.
They're able to stop the Dragon Shrine for now, but still that level advantage for Indiana is looking really good for them. And they're going to be pushing up this mid lane and going to get at least a tower out of it, possibly some more. And this is going to give them a lot of map pressure and really help them out with taking that Dragon Shrine.
Indiana has just been on the ball with their rotations so far in this map. It's only been 5 minutes, but with how many times the shrines have gone back and forth, it feels a lot longer.
Yeah, and they're going to get even a longer or even bigger advantage right now. It's now even higher than a level. They are 9, Penn State's only 7, and this is going to be really bad because we're having heroic abilities coming out very soon, and this could be, this will be actually a Dragon Shrine for Indiana. They're just going to push up this mid lane. There's no stopping them now. They're going to keep going. This is most likely going to be a fort if they keep going, but they're waiting for the minions for now, or they actually might rotate to the top lane and just to make sure that they open up all forts.
An apt use of the first dragon. Does not have a lot of health, and he goes down pretty quickly, so taking those gates, taking those towers down provides a lot of pressure. A lot more than just one fort going down does.
Yeah, they're going to be able to take that tower. That tower is going to go down, and they're going to have to keep pushing this top lane because this fort might go down. And actually, you see Diablo going to go in. That is a lot of damage going down. Ultimates are going to be being thrown. Synth is going to go down. Cigar is dead, and now a shrine there, or a totem, my bad, from Rhaegar is going to be able to stop them for now, and they're just going to push down onto this fort. Actually, not a keep, my bad. The fort is going to go down, and this is a big advantage for Indiana.
That was well played. That was excellently played, Dragon. Taking actually Tyrande out of the team fight, since she was the Dragon. Pretty good for just hitting level 10, since Tyrande can only really, if she's taking Starfall, put down damage and a little bit of a slow. Much more useful to have Diablo out on the field where he can lay down all of that lightning breath of his.
Going after a bruiser camp right now, and this not only stealing the siege camp from Penn State, but Indiana's going to get their own bruisers as well. And it seems like they actually just hold the siege camps as well. Brightwing there, I think, most likely bribing, I would assume. And this is huge. This Brightwing, I didn't realize, might be really big for Penn State, and they weren't able to get it this game.
Divine Storm is Uther's.
Okay. And here comes, that's a lot of, Jaina's gonna go down. That's a lot of good combo there. Brightwing's gonna go down as well. Amazing fight by Penn State, bringing them back into the game, but they're going really low. Diablo might be able to kill ETC. He's gonna go down. No, a shield's gonna keep him alive, and wow, Buck Nasty on Sylvanas is gonna go, whoa, not down. She's gonna go low, but what a turnaround from Penn State. That is exactly the fight they needed, and they might be back in this game. That was the combo. Maybe they were just weak until 10, and then now that they are 10, they are able to finally team fight with them, and they're catching back up.
They laid down those ults beautifully. Unfortunately, they stayed clustered for Diablo's lightning breath, which does so much damage over time if you stand in it, which they did.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that Diablo ult, I feel like that they had a chance to completely ace and just completely decimate. But now with the Dragon Shrines coming up, they have to make sure that they get top. No one else is going to come up here to defend, and it's back to the Shrine Dance as it happened earlier.
Well, Indiana's taking that bruiser camp down bot lane real quick. They just took their own siege camp, so that applies a lot of pressure in the bot lane. With that open fort, too, that fort's going to go down.
Penn State has to respond to this, but as you can see on the map, right wing is going to go by himself, but that actually causes his team to be in a 5v4, but Penn State doesn't want to go in on this. They are trying to go in, but now they are. Diablo is going to be able to zone him out for now, and ETC not able to catch out anybody. Their fort is going to go down, and Brightwing is going to the top lane. He might be able to pick up the shrine, and they are going to get the shrine. Penn State has to respond to this. They cannot allow the Dragon Shine to go down, and they're going to activate it. Can Penn State get there in time? They cannot.
Nope.
That is going to be another Dragon for Indiana. And can Penn State defend against this?
I don't know. Looks like Graves Robber's going to take that Dragon Knight right down the mid lane, pushing in onto that fort. Penn State's last remaining fort. Wow, there's still 2 Siege Giants down in the bot lane. Tarmac's down there, split pushing to try and clear those Giants out. Penn State gives up that mid fort.
They're just going to keep on pushing in this mid lane. They can do whatever they want right now. They now open up the gate to the keep, and they're just going to keep going. Penn State has to respond to this. They have to get rid of this dragon as soon as they can, but the damage coming in from Jaina and the back line are just stopping them from doing so. All of you put down to half before being healed up, and the dragon is going to be up for at least another 10 seconds. I don't even know if they can kill it in time, so it's just going to run away. And Penn State might want to fight after this. They might have to.
I think if they get a good pick.
Especially now, the shrine is going to stop. We do see Uther going in there. Can Uther do it? He is not going to be able to do it. The Zagar ult misses. The Zagar doesn't hit anybody, but they still have 2 big CC ults if they're able to hit them.
Well, Jaina ult is down. Diablo ult is down.
And a siege camp might be coming in for Indiana. They are going to pick that one up as well.
Yep.
Penn State is going to be forced to go and defend their bruiser camp to try to get it before Indiana shows up, and Indiana's just going to go for their own instead. Indiana now, after that, getting their lead back up.
Yep.
Right wing just split pushing.
Hey, Brightwing can do that with Bribe. And Indiana's grouping for their own siege camp, which comes up in about 10 seconds. They're willing to give up just a little bit of pressure and experience for that camp, because they do have that full level on Penn State right now. They can afford to. Penn State in, unfortunately, poor control over their camps this game. Indiana just dominating the jungle.
I feel like Penn State's saving grace is that alt combo, and if they are able to hit it, like we saw before, they are just completely turn a team fight around. And
except Uther gets caught out.
Yeah, Uther right now, it's going to be hard for him to get out. He is actually not going to get out of here. He is going to go down. Uther goes down, and that is going to put a lot of pressure, especially with the Dragon Shrines coming up in 20 seconds. This is not a time to be caught out. He will be down for when those shrines come up.
Yep. The good news for Penn State is none of the camps are going to be up soon, except for the Bruiser camp and bot lane. So if Penn State groups down in that bot lane, they can hold that shrine and prevent Indiana from taking it.
Activate the shrines. Take the Dragon Knight's power.
I'm not sure how long they're going to be able to protect this bot lane shrine, but they basically have to right now. There's not much else they can do. If they allow another
they're giving up on it. They're giving it up, and
yeah,
they're rolling mid. Not even. They're back. It looks like they're giving up the Dragon Knight almost. Now they're heading mid. There we go.
I wonder if they're just waiting to fight it.
Well, they do have all 5 up. Val is on her way.
Oh, they might just try for a catch. They're actually going to get 2 squishies right there. Sylvanas not where you want to be. Sylvanas going to get ulted by Zagar, and now that is not what they want. And here comes the ETC ult, and that's a lot of AoE. Tyranno's going to go down already. And here comes Diablo, not hitting really too much with that. ETC is going to get really low. Father Kimchi, though, on ETC is going to go down, and Penn State got the catch, but they might not be able to clean it up. Oh, Uther not able to get on his mount, and this might be another dragon. Poor Indiana.
Why didn't he drop his ult, is my question. He had the mana for it, and it was up.
The flame cleanses all.
all of you missing out on an opportunity there, unfortunately.
I feel like I'm not really sure why he didn't drop that. I feel like they really needed to. But here comes a keep down. For Penn State's keep is not going to go down. Now it is. And they now have an open core.
Daylectra just teasing us a little bit with that Dragon Knight, making us sit and wait for him to kill it off.
Yeah, he's taking a good amount of damage right now, and wow, that was actually a really good flame breath there to protect his team from any damage from Zagara. But we are going to see the Dragon Knight go down soon, maybe. We're waiting for it. There he is. Now he is down, and now this might be just a pure 5v5 fight. Penn State really needs to win if this happens. But we're just going to see them go after siege camps. That's what they're able to do. They get them extremely fast. And another siege camp goes over to Indiana.
Yeah, so far, Indiana, I'll say it again, they have complete control over this jungle. Their side and Penn State's side.
Yeah, Penn State now really far behind, but as we saw that with that one team fight, we really need to see another one just like it, that they're able to fully combo those ults, fully get them so that they could just dominate in a team fight. But the more they wait, the more damage, the more structure damage they're going to take, and they already have an open core. They really can't wait too much more often.
Hey, just remember, this is Dragonshire. The longer the game goes, the more powerful that Dragon Knight can be. You can lose the first 5 dragons to the enemy team, but if you get that 6th, you can march straight down a lane.
That's very true. I feel like Penn State right now, what they have to do, they have to protect one shrine, go for a team fight, win it, get the dragon afterwards, and just push.
Yeah.
But with bruisers coming up in the top lane now, they have to clear them out, and we're going to see Indiana protecting those camps, so Penn State is basically forced. If I was Indiana there, that'd actually been a pretty good idea to stall capping those camps, so that they would have them for when the Dragon Shrine would come up. But the Dragon Shrine is going to come up for 10 seconds, and Penn State needs to clear these waves as fast as they can.
Indiana backing out, sending, looks like 4 to the bot lane. And wilted on that Monarch Brightwing. Heading not to the top, not capping that shrine. Just sitting behind his towers.
Because here's the thing, Penn State has to respawn to this bot lane push by Indiana. And as soon as they do, Brightwing is going to go for that shrine.
Yep.
Brightwing is going to wait until he sees everybody on Penn State away from the top lane. Actually, there he goes. He is going to go in now to cap the shrine, and Penn State has to basically just defend mid right now.
Yep.
They cannot allow this Dragon Shrine to go down. We do see an attempt for it. Can they get it? She is knocked away in the last second by ETC, and here comes the fight. ETC is going to get ulted by Rhaegar, barely surviving, but this is not the engage that Penn State wanted. It was a desperate engage, and oh, what is Zagara ult? Hits 3 people, and they're going to go in. Jaina's the only one that's standing. Here comes the Vala ult. That's going to be a lot of damage. A good ult by Brightwing to re-engage and reassess the fight. Diablo is full health right now, and everybody on Penn State is low. Vala is going to drop, and Father Kimchi right now is really low as well. That was a 2-for-1 for Indiana right now. Here comes Rhaegar to help protect ETC, but that is going to be a Dragon Knight for Indiana, and only 3 up for Penn State, and everybody is low, and they might not be able to get out of this, and this most likely is going to be game for Indiana as they push up this mid lane. They're actually just going to go for bot right there. And now they get the keep. The keep is now down, and all that is left is the top keep, and they seem that they want to make sure that they get everything. They do not want to go for the core until they know that they can get it. And if this keep goes down, it's going to be really hard for Penn State to try to come back in this. But they're going to attempt to defend it. They really have to right now. All 5 are up. This is their last chance to try to defend and stay in this game and not force it game 3. Ball ult is going to go down. No, maybe it wasn't ball ult. I saw something else. But Kaze on that Dragon Knight is going to try to run away. The Dragon Knight is only going to last for 20 more seconds.
Remember, when that Dragon Knight falls down, Kaze's at pretty low health right now. About a third, I believe.
Oh, Zagar's going to get caught out by Diablo, but not a lot of damage is going to come down. The Dragon Knight's going to be really low. What an ult by Diablo there. ETC's going to go down. Zagar's going to be able to catch 3 again. Great ult there, but a little too much, a little too late. Well, a lot of people are going to go down, and that is actually going to be 2 or 4 down on Penn State, and that is going to be Indiana winning this one, while Zagar tries to drag them away, but no one's biting except for Sylvanas, or no, that's Tyrande, who picks it up, and that is going to be a game 1 for Indiana, and it's going to be 1-1. We're going to game 3.
What a game. Indiana just had complete control that whole time. They rotated well. They had very good map awareness. They controlled the entire jungle. Penn State looked like a different team than from the game before.
Yeah, they just completely got dominated in that game. Indiana had that beginning strategy of rotating mid and bot with that group of 4, and it got them 2 kills early on, and they just snowballed from there. Not really much else that Penn State could have done except not get caught out in the early game. Maybe they had to worry about realize that this team means business. They have different strategies of just, hey, let's just stay in lane and do normal stuff. So Penn State has to do something in this next game.